people out there as we move through Pisces. Mercury retrograding through Pisces, Sun moving forward, approaching Neptune, god of the oceans in Pisces. We're going to talk about Pisces today. We had that new moon in Pisces last week. So we've got now the moon is in Aries. And she is moving on through Aries into Taurus, where she's going to, well, first she's going to, in Aries, she is going to conjunct with Eris and Venus that are coming together. Moon, Venus, Eris. Oh boy. that is on Thursday. That's tomorrow. Yeah. And squaring Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto also. So she's busy in Aries. And then she goes into Taurus, conjoins with Uranus, right? And by Sunday, she gets into Gemini. And on Monday, we have the first quarter square with the sun. Yeah, Pisces to Gemini, 12 degrees, 42 minutes of Gemini. And then on Tuesday, she moves into Cancer. So that's the lunar passage. First quarter moon, moving out. Venus moving out to a first quarter square with Pluto and Saturn. Friday squares Pluto, and then comes into a square next Tuesday with Saturn. So that is, again, the first quarter square. I'll talk about that a little bit. Other than that, the major aspects for this, it's like Mercury is retrograding through Pisces, and it comes into a sextile with Mars in Capricorn, and then it comes into a sextile with Uranus on Friday. So it's kind of what we call it the midpoint of Mars-Uranus, right? You got that? Mercury equals Mars-Uranus in Uranian astrology, but we're not going to deal with planetary equations today. Instead, I'm just going to look at the camera and talk to you about what that all is about. Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Let's talk about Pisces. The 12th sign of the zodiac. The last. There's 12 signs. Pisces is the end. The age of Pisces was Jesus Christ, and he said, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Pisces is dreams, multidimensional realities, parallel universes, crown chakra, extrasensory perception, you name it. If it's outside of ordinary reality, if it's outside of left brain, linear, logical, rational, predictable, third dimensional existence and material embodiment, that's Pisces. Woo, baby! Some of you may know what I'm talking about. It is drugs, alcohol, all forms of substances and whatever, that take us out of the mundane. It's hallucinations. It's self-delusion. I mean, the list goes on and on, but I think you kind of get the picture. It is realities beyond the ego. Egolessness, selflessness. The beginning is innocent, naive. The child just being born, just kind of half in the body, half out of the body, just kind of like, whoa, where am I? What planet is this? And we all kind of have that innocent quality in the house and the sign that you have Neptune when you were born. Okay, and it goes around every 165 years. It spends 14 years in a sign. Okay, it went into Pisces in 2009, and it comes around and it's going to get out of there in 2025. So, this is, and it rules. Neptune rules Pisces. He's home. Poseidon is home. And so he also rules what? boundlessness, no time, no space, no boundaries. Well, what is the boundary? The immune system is the boundary. So when we have a weakened immune system, Neptune also rules disease and viruses like the coronavirus and bacterias and parasites that want to just come, okay, and use us or leech us, or, you know, in our innocent and in our naivete. So this is really where spirit works. We call it divine intelligence. I should say I call it divine intelligence, all right? It is an order that exists beyond the order that we attach, or the meaning that we as humans or as egos in our separation want to have some kind of security, stability, set goals and have consequences and have Saturn, you know, give us and take, you know, success and failure and win and lose. Pisces is way beyond all that. It's mystery, great mystery. We're not going to explain it. So, you know, we are now in a time, and the sun is approaching Neptune. Not going to hit it till next week. Okay, and then sun is going to stay in Pisces until March 21st. And that new moon in Pisces, okay? So this is a time period now of what we attach or we interpret as chaos. Chaos. This is a time where anything goes, and especially now, Mercury retrograde. Mercury is our left brain, linear, logical, rational. Oh, yeah, I can explain that. Oh, I can figure that. Oh, that's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, this is beyond explanation. Why the coronavirus? Why are people dying? Why are we, you know, why are the markets and the economies and, you know, everything being, you know, really upset by, you know, something that is totally mysterious? They have not figured it out. This will be happening with each and every one of us. We can look at it globally, but the truth is that we're moving into the age of Aquarius. And so we can see now that global concerns are affecting each and every one of us. We're not living in our own little families, tribes, clans, cities, countries. It's this age of Aquarius is that we're moving into the World Wide Web, the Matrix. We are all wrapped into, like it or not, ready or not, we are experiencing oneness. Oneness with that, oneness with that, oneness with that. You mean I'm that and that's me, and oh, ah! It's enough to make you want to get out of here. Woo! Crazy making. It's crazy making. Loco. Espanol and Espanol. So, yeah. And it's not easy because this is the, like we say, it's the last sign, which is what? It corresponds to the balsamic phase of any cycle. So this Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn is in a balsamic phase. I've talked about it, of, 4,000 years. We're in a balsamic phase of the patriarchy. Okay, we're just like in this time period of ending, finishing, closing, and completing. And when it comes to that, it comes to surrendering that ego. So Pisces also has to do with hope. And Sagittarius a little bit with faith. And Jupiter is this hope, this faith, this trust that it's that source is benevolent. Right? That creator is on my side. That I'm one with source. Like, don't forget me, don't abandon me, don't leave me out or let me out. And it's very scary to surrender to life, to surrender to what is, to it's beyond control. And now you can see this, you know, in opposition to, or in contrast to Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn, which wants control. And we're seeing now that as much as, you know, governments, militaries, the medical establishment, the psychological, the financial institutions want to predict and control and, you know, really, you know, run the show around here, guess what? Whether it's Mother Nature or viruses or, you know, viruses are part of Mother Nature, we're just going to say, guess what? You know, Mother Nature is not controllable. Get it through. We are not the masters of the universe. It's humbling. Can we experience some humility with all the artificial intelligence and the technology and the money and the billionaires and you know, and the G6 or 7 or whatever bullshit? You know, it's just like, oh yeah. I mean, this is really where you know, humanity experiences a humbling experience, no matter how much money you've got or how much oil you've got or, you know, how much you think. We are not immortal. We are not gods and goddesses. Okay, we have incarnated into physical human bodies to learn. And this learning requires listening. And listening requires humility. And we are here to just really... So this spiritual stage of evolution, 5% of humanity is ready and delving into devotion and humbling and listening to the heartbeat of the universe. And this is where this is the source of art and music and poetry and love. I look at Pisces, and Neptune is divine love. Venus is earthly love. Venus is this feminine embodiment in the physical form. It's how the soul connects to the physical body. This is Venus and Taurus. So Venus is breaking away from that Pluto-Saturn grip. The conjunction was December 12th. You may remember when Venus was up there, okay, a couple months ago, she was in Capricorn, and that started a new cycle. A new way of experiencing our feminine, our inner world, our connection inwardly. And now she is, you know, coming through Aries, conjuncting, okay, and what do we get? This, you know, Weinstein verdict, okay, the Me Too movement. We have the powerful warrior feminine energy arising up, emerging, okay, out of her slumber. In so many ways, and we could consider Mother Nature and viruses, and I mean, this is just like really, it's a time of reckoning, like I've spoken of before. Even Capricorn has to do with the reckoning, the karmic reckoning of what we've done to the planet, what we have done to, you know, our resources, what we have done to each other. You know, this is just like I said, I think it was in my last mantra, it's time to clean up our act. Well, part of that cleaning up our act is in the mantra today. Okay, and then this is the high vibration of Pisces. This surrendering of the ego opens us up to multidimensional realities, to spiritual truths, to an experience of a higher frequency. Subtle energy, Reiki energy, love energy. It's, you know, it's not all about, it's like when you move out of one, how can I say, you know, continuum, okay, you know, it's about expanding the spectrum of human experience. Instead of living in a world of left brain Mercury, oh, this is real, guess what? This is real, right? Reality expands exponentially. and you start picking up things, knowing things, intuiting things, understanding things, perceiving things that very many others don't. And it comes very much, through on an intuitive feeling level, more than a thinking level, a heart level, more than an analytical level. So this is just a time of meditation. That's why I do the har, guru, guru, har, guru, guru. I hope you guys are still doing that with me. I think some of you are. I've gotten emails and, read it in the comments and stuff like that. Ow! You know what I did? I downloaded an app that makes GIFs. I'm gonna make a har guru GIF. Stick it up on Instagram or something like that, right? Facebook. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, yeah, this place of really intuiting and tapping into, the divine intelligence, getting out of ego intelligence into divine intelligence, moving into the witness, observing our thinking processes. There comes a point in meditation where when you silence, where you stop thinking, you quiet the mind, and then you hear whispers. and you can identify that, oh, you know what? That thought did not emerge out of my past experience or my separate egoic self. That was a download. I just got a download. Right? So this is, I get a lot of them in the shower, actually. I don't know, in the water coming over me, what I get, So anyway, but you can get it in a number of different ways, but certainly through meditation, rhythm, chanting, ecstatic dance, movement, jogging, running, swimming, whatever, where you just surrender. The dolphins and the whales, go swimming with the dolphins. Listen and receive, the wisdom teachings of the dolphins and the whales. This is just, it's profound. It's beautiful. And then you come, from that place, you know what to do. This is the thing about retrograde Mercury. If you are not dead certain, dead sure, dead positive, if you haven't gotten real clarity, you'll get super confused. But when you get a download, Mercury retrograde, you can go forward. You can make decisions, you can do things, you can sign up for our Module 5 and learn astrology starting on Sunday, yes, if you've gotten the download and it's not from Mercury, it's from Source, then there's no confusion. There's no Gemini, twin going this way or that way. There's no schizophrenia. It is clear. Pisces is square Gemini. Neptune is square Mercury in the natural horoscope. So this is just a time, like I'm saying, let's frickin' do it. Now is the time to sit very still and open my heart to the Spirit's will. Then follow the guidance received from above, received from on high, to serve and bring all into the light. It's just like the service is also a big part of it. The service is a conscious acknowledgement of unity. That when I'm helping somebody else, I'm helping the whole, I'm helping myself, I am helping, I am serving. We are all, nobody gets there first. Aquarius is collective consciousness. Okay, this idea that we are going to ascend, out of this, absolutely not. We're all on this planet together. We're all sharing space together. So that as we help and assist and teach and heal and serve, this raises the collective. And that is the way, the truth, and the light. Ow! Yeah, baby. I can see the sun is getting me. I needed to do this report a little earlier before the sun blasted me, man. So that's why I sat in the shade. So time to wrap it up. See if I can remember the doggone mantra again. They come in when I'm half asleep because I'm not thinking yet. Yeah, so got to connect. In some ways, you want to connect Mercury to Neptune. Yeah, that's super powerful. So, anyway, now is the time to sit very still. And open my heart to the Spirit's will. Then follow the guidance received from on high. I love it, right? From on high. And serve and bring all into the light. May you come into the light. Namaste. Aloha. So much light.